Straight up now, tell me, do you really wanna love me forever? Or is it just a hit and run? Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
Hi guys, it's Amber, and I'm back by popular demand. So I'm back for another Wednesday video, and I'm so excited about it. It's been a really long time since y'all seen me just sit here and talk, because as a lot of y'all I don't know. I was sick for a very long time, and you know, I was clearly fine this week, but I was waiting until it was Wednesday and everything like that. So that's the reason why I haven't been giving everybody updates, because I've been sick, but I'm good. You know, I'm good to go, and I'm ready for it, and I'm excited for it. I miss Wednesdays. I miss having Wednesdays with y'all. So here I am. Let's go ahead on and do this, okay? So it's another Woah Wednesday where we talk about the things that are blowing up in our fandom. As always, we're going to be starting out with the least problematic, which this week is Harry. Actually, okay, I'm not going to be, like, giving you guys a lot of things, like, from what we've missed and stuff like this and that. I'm just going to really be updating you guys on what's been happening this week. Anyway, okay, so we're going to be talking about Harry. Harry is not problematic, but, you know, he has the least things to talk about. I really, honestly, truly don't have a lot to talk about Harry. I don't even have any, like, updates of what he looks like or anything like that, or what he's doing right now, because, unfortunately, his stepdad passed away on June 21st. He's honestly been MIA ever since then. I think he was from cancer as well, which is strange, because we never know these people have cancer until they pass away, which is very sad. I'm not saying that we need to know everything, but it's just crazy that it's just a shock. You know, it's just such a shock. Like, oh man, you know, because, you know, Louis' mama passed away. We were like, you know, it was just out of nowhere. And we were like, what do you mean Louis' mama passed away? From what? And they're all like, from cancer. So this was out of nowhere, that his stepdad passes away, and we're like, from what? And they're like, from cancer. So if you haven't already, make sure that you're sending prayers to Harry, because again, Harry has been MIA since this news came out, June 21st. I haven't heard anything new from him or seen him anywhere, you know, so he's probably grieving. He's probably, you know, with his family somewhere grieving as well. So be sure that you send your prayers to him. This is the most recent thing I have, and I just got this picture today. So this is the only thing that I do have from Harry at the moment. The movie Dunkirk is going to be out the 21st this month. Be sure to go check it out if you want to. Dunkirk star says, Harry Styles is great in it, but there's too much media focus on him. Harry Styles praises Dunkirk director Christopher Nolan after claims Wendy's star overshadowed the film. So basically, you know, it's telling you about how, because Harry is in this movie, that's why a lot of people are going. Not because they genuinely want to know what the movie's about, not because they genuinely give a damn, but they want to go because Harry's in the film. So I tell you guys again, multiple times, all the time, if you're going to go see Dunkirk, go see it because you actually want to see the movie. You not going doesn't mean you're not supporting Harry, okay? And if you are going just for Harry, please don't scream. Please don't choke up. Please don't, you know, fucking bawl out in tears because something happened to him or because he comes up on screen. Because there's people who actually went through the stuff that the movie Dunkirk is based off on, that actually want to go see the movie, actually want to go see how it was, you know, produced and everything like that. Produced. You know what I'm trying to say. Just, you know, be courteous of people who are actually there to actually see the film, who actually like war films and things of that sort. Because he already, even before the movie even came out, he was getting a lot of shit because he was already super famous, and a lot of people were mainly there for him. So if you do go, make sure that you go to support the film, not just Harry, okay? So that's all I have with Harry. Now we're going to be moving on to Zayn. Zayn is on the cover of the Clash magazine, looking like a meal, okay? And then this is a picture that Gigi had posted on her Instagram story of him. And I would like to close up on the fact that he has a G on his knee. This has really been going around a lot because people are like, why is there a G on your knee, Zayn? There's no G in your name. And people genuinely think that he possibly got a tattoo of G on his knee. I'm hoping that's not what happened, but that's possibly what happened. I mean, Gigi and him have only been together for a year, and Zayn already getting tattoos. I mean, I don't know. That's their relationship. They do them, okay? So Zayn has canceled his show. I believe it was in Tokyo. It was in Japan somewhere. I don't remember. It came up on Spotify at the beginning of the year talking about how Zayn was going to be going to somewhere in Japan. And I was excited about it, and I was like, oh, that's good. just for me to find out that he canceled it. Zayn Malik has canceled all shows and appearances on his schedule. The Versace team in Soho is not allowed to share the reason on why Zayn canceled his appearance. And then the tabloid is saying solo no show. Zayn Malik cancels more gigs and reports his anxiety issues are still preventing him from performing on stage alone. Zayn hasn't confirmed that these are the reasons why he can't come up, so maybe there's some other reasons why. I'm hoping that anxiety isn't what's holding him back, because I love Zayn, I support Zayn, and I want nothing but his health and his mental health and his mental state and all this other stuff. But at the same time, you know, he always does it whenever it's close to showtime. I saw his gigs pop up on Spotify in January, you know? Here it is 6 months later, and now it's being canceled. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's unfair for the people who were hyped up to get ready to go. And at the same time, I don't want to make it seem like I'm this inconsiderate bitch who doesn't care about his emotions or anything like that. I care about everything about Zayn. But he has to put in perspective that if he was worried about this happening, then, you know, he should have been practicing. He should have been working on it or something like that. You know, I don't have anxiety, so I don't know what happens or what goes through your mind or anything like that. But I have friends who have anxiety, and I talk to them about it and ask them about it so that I kind of sort of get the perspective of where Zayn's coming from. And I can get it, and I understand it and things of that sort. But at the same time, it's just like it's like, you know, like a lot of things go wrong and things of that sort. And he's been live before, and I don't know why it's deciding to act up now, or if he's, you know, or if mentally he's making it act up without trying to, or what. I don't know why all of a sudden he can't do it solo, but it's messing with his career. Like, truly, and there's nothing, you know, there's nothing more I want than for his career to skyrocket just like the rest of the boys, but he can't do that if he's releasing music but isn't able to go on tour, isn't able to come on stage and sing it, because nobody's going to want to, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to want to have to support that and stuff like that. So I hope that whatever is happening with him, whether it be anxiety or something else, everything's going to, you know, get taken care of and get solved, because it's unfair on him as well as on his fans that he can't, you know, go perform the music that he loves to do. So Zayn, if you're watching this, I hope you get better, baby, okay? That's really all I have with Zayn. Nothing new about music has came out yet. It's still the only thing that we have from him is the song with Taylor Swift. Zayn, I understand that you don't want to live forever, but you need to live long enough to have this second album come out, because I'm missing you, buddy. Where you at? You know, I'm at least waiting for a single or something. Like, let's go. And his song was Still Got Time with Party Next Door.
And still ain't no damn album.
Yeah, that's all I have with Zayn. So now we're going to be moving on to Niall. Niall is always busybody, going here, going there, going there, going here. This was him and Katy Perry behind the scenes of The Voice in Australia. At the moment, Niall is currently in Tokyo, Japan, which is legit. So this is him with a fan. This is him performing there and, you know, just expanding his horizons. Like, I'm talking, this man is across seas, man. That's literally across seas. I'm so proud of him. It makes me so happy. And his song Slow Hands is still doing very well in the global top 50. It's number 35. And on the United States top 50, it's number 38. So I'm so happy and I'm so proud of him for still being on the charts. He's doing a fantastic job. And I hope it continues. And I hope this album is going to be soon.
Where's the album?
So that's all I have with Niall. So now we're going to be moving on to Louis. Louis is supposed to be having a song come out with, what's her name? Babe Rextra. But he's supposed to be having a joint come out with her that's called Back to You. And it's supposed to come out July 21st, the same day that Dunkirk is out. So be sure you do what you do, okay? I'm really, really excited about it because this is going to be his second solo. And it's just going to be fantastic. His second single. It's just going to be fantastic. I just already know it's going to be fantastic. Because usually whenever people hype stuff up, it's fantastic, you know? So I'm really, really, really excited about it. It's labeled explicit. Come on, bring it on. He had recently tweeted saying, wrote something really exciting yesterday. So I'm hoping that he's doing what Liam is hopefully have done. And is getting all his songs together so that he can go ahead on and combine them and have an album.
We want the album.
He's been doing a lot of promo, things of that sort. This was him at an LA nightclub. I think it's a nightclub. I don't really necessarily know where it was, but he was there. There was a lot of speculations going around him because a lot of people say that he looks slightly sick and tired. And I mean, this was him before he went in the club. And this was him after. So it's pretty accurate. And then keep in mind, you know, he got cameras flashing all in his face. Probably drunk, you know, so I don't think he's sick. I just think he went in happy and came out ready to lay down. So that happens, you know. So I don't think it's nothing that anybody should really be worried about, you know. This is a recent picture of him and Freddie, which I absolutely love. I love it so much. I don't understand how Freddie got that big, but I swear he was born yesterday. I don't know how he's already that big. But he's so cute. He's the cutest thing ever. And then this was him in LA just strutting his stuff. There was a article that had went around like a week ago or so about him talking about a bunch of different things with the guys. Quote, this is an actual quote. Niall is lovely. Zayn has the voice. Harry is cool. Liam gets the crowd going. Then there's me. There was a lot of people that were very, very sad and very upset about this. If I could find the entire article, I'll link it down below so y'all can go and read what he says. For anybody who hasn't even heard of this, it's just really sad to see that he's bringing himself down, you know? So it's a really sad situation, and I hope he's going to get more confidence in himself, especially since this new single is going to be coming out, so that he doesn't think of and then there's me, like he's just scrap metal when he's not, you know. He's very talented, and I don't understand why he doesn't see that, you know. So hopefully he'll push his insecurities aside and realize he's the shit, okay? That's all I have with Louis. So now we're going to be moving on to Liam. This is Liam meeting the Queen of Buckingham, looking like a secret servant. And Liam is supposed to be having a solo come out. I keep saying that. He's supposed to be having another single come out. It's not his single. He's featured on somebody else's song, on Zed's song, and it's called Get Low. I don't think they've announced when it comes out yet. I think it comes out, hell, is it this week? It comes out this month, but I don't remember what day. So it'll come up over here somewhere. Also, Liam is on the global top 50 at number 10 for Strip That Down, and on United States top 50 at number 19 for Strip That Down. It makes me very happy because I know there were a lot of people who didn't like the song, who didn't respect him, who always had some BS to say to him, and I did not appreciate it at all. So I'm really happy that his song is doing well, to show all the people who thought he was gonna flop that there's no flop in his blood system. So
Where is the album? We need the damn album. Where is the album? Release the damn album.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is something that involves Cheryl, because there's actually a lot of things involving Cheryl. So, long story short, there's basically this thread that's been going around from Tumblr, I believe, of a lot of the things that are in Cheryl's background. One of them being racist. A lot of them being violent, a lot of them being very aggressive. I want to say that none of this is real, but I looked it up, and I only looked up the racist part, and it's pretty fucking real. So there's some tea. This tea is piping hot, okay? Because what I've always been saying ever since he got together with Cheryl, I always said there was something about Cheryl that rubs me the wrong way, you know. And I never knew what it was. I was like, what is it about this girl that I don't like, you know? Now I get it. Now I see. You know, she has a racist background for calling somebody a fucking black bitch. She called somebody the N-word. Claimed that whenever she had fought this black lady that it was in self-defense. So when in reality, Cheryl was drunk and just got into an altercation. You know, back in 2003, 2007, she bullied singer Lily Allen, calling her chick with a dick, fat and ugly, and she was photographed with cocaine, alright? During X Factor, she stormed out with a hissy fit and gave the woman auditioning a no just because she was told that only Simon's opinion mattered. She has mimed several performances, I don't know what that means, many of which are noticeable. While she's not lip syncing, it sounds like a dying cat. Oh Lord, alright then. 2012, she published My Story, in which she admitted that during the X Factor 2010, she only took singer Katie to the live shows so that it would make good TV. Oh damn, that's fucked up. X Factor mentor was nasty. Cheryl was charming, but when she had to be, but behind closed doors, she was so different. I thought her behavior was shady and unnecessary. She publicly slammed me in her book without saying anything to my face. when she was my mentor, she kept trying to be my best friend and steal my cigarettes. She was a great woman, right? Oh, I love sarcasm. He's never expressed any interest in her before, and all of a sudden, they're a couple. Hot PR work at its finest, yet ugliest. Cheryl has only 3 good hits in the last 8 years. Oh, no. I'm sorry, this is my first time really reading all of these, and so those are just my initial reactions. But the tea is really hot today, isn't it? But anyway, you know, that's just something, there's just some stuff on her background that probably really has people looking at her in another light. I've also pointed out the fact before that I think it's kind of shady that, just as it said, all of a sudden her and Liam are goody-goody and all together and dating and stuff like that, when we never even seen them in public until they were dating, which is weird. She's been married and divorced like 2-3 times, which doesn't bother me. I'm not trying to dig up and make her seem like she's this bad person. Well, you know, some of this already shows she's pretty bad person. But, you know, I'm not trying to make it like I really just, you know what I'm saying? But it just doesn't make sense to me how you've been married and divorced more than once, but you're not even married to Liam, and all of a sudden you want a kid? Like, I feel like that's being caught. I feel like that's a trap that Liam clearly didn't, you know, that he clearly fell for. But, I mean, that's whatever, you know, those are just my opinions and just other people's opinions on her. I mean, if Liam's happy with her and don't really know her past or knows her past, don't really give a fuck, then that's on them. You know, they together, I'm not with them. I could care less, you know. I mean, I want Liam to be with somebody who makes him happy, but I also want him to be with somebody who has a good reputation and who isn't seen as somebody who's, you know, racist, because Liam isn't racist, so it's like, you know, especially from somebody who hasn't apologized for the stuff that she's done. So I just feel like that's something in her character that you should really look at, and it kind of makes you think about what happens with them behind closed doors. You know, maybe it's not all sunshine behind closed doors and things of that sort. So just gives you an insight. But that's all I have with everybody. That's all I have with everybody this Wednesday, and I hope I caught some people up, and I hope I put out some insights on other people and things of that sort. If there's anything that I had missed, feel free to comment it down below so that other people can see it, including me. If there's anything that you ever feel like I will miss, remember you can always DM me on Twitter or Instagram. They're always at the conclusion of this video and link down below. Follow me on all my social medias if you want to, because I'm lit. Subscribe if you haven't, because the page is lit, you know. We're just a lit people, you know, we're lit people. So thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will surely see you all next time. Remember, keep your head up and smile, and always let somebody have your back.